What's up, folks? This is Crypto with James talking to you guys about Mina Protocol. Mina is the world's lightest blockchain, and it genuinely has some pretty good use cases, but not just that. I think there's top 10 potential here, so I'm going to talk about this. Before I get into our update, the spreadsheet, these are the first 26 coins I spoke about on the channel. Had you invested $100 into each of these when I released the videos and you cashed out at their all-time highs in this cycle, you would have made $123,000 profit. If you were still holding that crypto, you'd only be in profit for about 8.5K. That is the difference between a bull cycle and a bear cycle. Always worth remembering. If you want to see the coins that I'm buying up in the bear cycle, the coins that I think can have those massive gains, then come check out Copy My Crypto. The link's in the description. Go see the site, see the success stories. These, as an example, are the coins I spoke about that were from the bear cycle. Biggest gains, all of them the biggest gains. That's what bear cycles can do. And fundamentally, I've shown this with Dow Jones, with the NASDAQ, with every financial market. But with crypto, the payoff is 10 times what you're going to get in those markets. Now, we're probably going to have a bear cycle for a while. It's an opportunity to build positions. That's what everyone should be looking at. But if you don't have the time or the energy, you can see the coins that I'm getting in. Like I said, the link's in the description. So Mina. Now Mina is about a 10x away from its all-time high. And Mina is known as a succinct blockchain and it's defined as the world's lightest blockchain. That's literally what it says on their site. And to be fair to them, it's definitely true. So Mina, you can build on Mina with zero knowledge apps, smart contracts, all powered by zero knowledge. And the SDK based on TypeScript will be available soon. So once that's available, developers are going to be able to flock here and start building with real ease. The entire blockchain is 22 kilobytes. It's insane. Other blockchains have 300 gigabytes and they continuously increase. So Mina is legitimately probably one of the strongest projects out there. You know, traditional chains are becoming so heavy that users need to rely on intermediaries to run nodes, going against the original decentralization promise of a blockchain, leaving the network more susceptible to a 51% attack. Mina's lightweight blockchain means anyone can connect peer-to-peer and validate transactions like a full node. So it's strong, censorship resistant and secure. Mina is one of Coinbase Ventures investments. And I believe there's a decent list of so 3 Hours Capital we're in early, Polychain Capital we're also in early. I can't imagine 3 Hours Capital is going to have enough exposure to this to damage it significantly. So Mina is similar to Bitcoin apart from how it handles transactions. But compared to both Bitcoin and Ethereum, Mina is obviously far lighter weight. It uses a prover, which is like an equivalent to a miner, to ensure block commits. So again, ensuring the lightness of the blockchain. They've got effectively a proof of stake mechanism that's designed for decentralized networks. Their blockchain contains two major functions, which is verify and update. So verification touches on the consensus, blockchain summary and blocks, while the update function interacts with the consensus and chain summary. The verifiers are probably the ones people are most familiar with. So in terms of Mina, there are 3 different approaches. So there are verifiers, block producers, and snarkers. So verifiers goes without self-explanatory. Verifiers interact with the zero knowledge snarks that deal with certifying the consensus info, and then each Mina Protocol user is considered a verifier, provided that their devices can handle a 22 kilobyte chain. and withstand a few milliseconds of processing time. So everyone's verified. Yeah, and block producers. So block producers take the form of stakers or miners, and earn block rewards and transaction fee payments. The protocol doesn't slash incentives that go to block producers in the same way that that happens on the other networks. And snarkers are basically those that produce ZK snarks to verify the transactions. So the proof of the transactions. ZK's, well, sorry, Mina's use of zero knowledge snarks has effectively enabled it to be one of the most lightweight, but one of the fastest networks around as well. And it should be able to grow without suffering from like the blockchain itself actually growing. And obviously you can own your own data and everything else. Mina looks set to be a top 10 coin. I mean, it really does. When you look at the fact that they're going to be builder ready within a matter of weeks, well, and at most a couple of months, I can see we're going to see a lot of dApps, a lot of DeFi protocols will inevitably arrive at Mina. And with, sort of 60% of the overall supply out, 65% of the overall supply out, this is looking really good. It's looking like they're prepped very, very well to end up sort of tackling that top tier threshold. Now, could it be a top 10 coin? It definitely has the potential. I suppose the biggest thing will be its ecosystem. Like right now, everything that it's done is outstanding. So the questions really become like, what's next for Mina in terms of how their ecosystem grows, because obviously the SDK is going to be out fairly soon, and currently, obviously, we're on it's a tiny, minuscule ecosystem, but the growth that I could see coming to this project could be outstanding. But my point is very much, this is going to take time. I believe this has potential to be one of those top 10 projects. But until we see growth, proper growth, in that ecosystem, it's speculation. But in terms of what they've done, pretty outstanding. And what they point out about as well is their use cases. So developers are obviously already beginning building on Mina, but their SDKs are going to make everything a lot easier. And they focus on 3 use cases, and that's end-to-end data privacy from online to on-chain, permissionless web oracles, and one private internet login that works everywhere. And then obviously they're talking about the additional possibilities, which are interoperability for enterprises, minimize transaction fees, secure and fair financial services, etc., etc. And with the minuscule blockchain size that this is, it will be workable on almost every smartphone. It could end up being a really useful smartphone application in terms of moving money around down the line. You could see this being the potential for Mina Protocol with that just tiny chain size. So yeah, we're gonna see. But I believe this is a top 10 crypto. The biggest thing I will say though is that is off the basis that ecosystem grows. Because if the ecosystem doesn't grow, then top 10 I doubt. But definite potential. What do you guys think of Mina? Let me know in the comments down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that bell notification so you know when new content's coming out. And if you guys want to see the coins that I've been buying up in the bear cycle, that I'll continue to be buying up in the bear cycle, that I will dollar cost average in to the bear cycle all the damn time, because the bear cycle is the very best time to invest, even if it is the scariest time to invest, then all you have to do is go to the site, copymycrypto.com, see the success stories, and join me. And that's it from me, guys. Take it easy. Bye-bye.